Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the drawing of lots of the women and men football tournaments of the African Games Accra 2023. We are going to start first with the women football tournament draw, and then we will proceed to the men football tournament draw. The women football tournament of the African Games started in 2003, and the record champion of this competition are the Super Eagles of Nigeria with 3 titles, and followed by Ghana and Cameroon, who won the title once each. For the next edition, CAF Executive Committee decided to engage the 8 teams who qualified to the 4th round of the Under-20 Women World Cup qualifiers 2022. And these 8 countries are Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Ethiopia, Morocco, Senegal, Tanzania, and Uganda. So now to start the draw, I would like to invite on stage one of the biggest legends of the women football in Africa. Please welcome on stage Toki, Amanda Dlamini. Toki, how are you? Nice to have you here. So Toki, tell me, I know that you played the Olympic Games. This one is the African Games. So tell me, what do you think of this competition and the role of this competition in developing the women football in Africa?
Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Khalid, it's very important. I think myself as a product of the African Games, you tend to understand what it does for development. And I think for women's football on the African continent, it's important to have such competitions. And I think the African Games have really served the purpose of unearthing some talent, but also preparing some of the big guns on the African continent for tournaments like the Olympic Games, also the World Cup. So I do feel that in terms of development and growth of the game, it's absolutely important to have these games.
Yes, of course. And you also played in the African Games, right, in 2015 in Congo. Tell us about this competition and your memories in this competition.
Yeah, my first experience ever in Congo Brazzaville. Very tough, very different and unique. First exposure of being in almost an athlete's village where all the athletes of different sporting codes would gather, we share experiences, but take nothing away. It's almost like a hunting ground, a development ground where coaches get to experiment with the players, but also it prepares you, like I said, for the bigger tournaments. And I think South Africa came out second or third in that edition, but of course I think powerhouses like Nigeria and Ghana and Cameroon as well have dominated this competition.
Yeah, exactly. I remember this competition was a very good one. So now it's time for the draw. Let me explain quickly the procedures of the draw. As I said, we have 8 teams qualified. So the host of the competition, Ghana, will be automatically in Group A in position A1, and the holder of the title, Nigeria, will be in Group B in position B1. The 6 remaining teams are in Pot 1, the first pot with the blue balls. We are going to take one team from Pot 1. This team will go automatically to Group A. And then we are going to determine the position of this team in the group, whether it's A2, A3, or A4. The following team will go to Group B, and then we will also determine its position in the group, whether B2, B3, B4, from the last pot, Pot 3. So let's go on. Okay, this team will go to Group A with Ghana in the same group. Tanzania. Tanzania qualified twice to the women football tournament in the African Games, and they will be in Group A. Let's determine the position of Tanzania from Pot 2, the white balls. A2. Tanzania will be in position A2 in the same group with Ghana. The next team will go to Group B. Cameroon. Cameroon won the 2011 edition. They will be in Group B with Nigeria. Let's see the position of Cameroon from the last pot. B3. Yeah. B3, Cameroon will be in position B3. The next team will join Ghana and Tanzania in Group A. Ethiopia. Ethiopia qualified also twice to the African Games, the women tournament in the African Games. They will be in Group A. And let's see the position in the group. A4. They will be in position A4, Ethiopia, with Ghana and Tanzania. The next team will be the third team in Group B. Morocco. Morocco won the bronze medal in the last edition, will be in Group B with Nigeria and Cameroon. Let's determine the position at the last spot, the position of Morocco. B4. Morocco will be in B4. Let's check the last remaining two teams. This team will go to Group A. Uganda. Uganda will be in Group A. And let's confirm the position, should be A3. A3. And the last team, we confirm, just to confirm that it is Senegal. Senegal, and also to confirm the position of Senegal in Group B. B2. So this concludes the draw. So Toki, please tell us what do you think about the draw? Do you have any match that you think will be interesting to watch?
Yeah, I think Ethiopia making it in that Group A. Ghana's always wanting to dominate. That would be an interesting encounter, Ghana and Ethiopia. But Group B, that looks like the group of death, where we see a budding country like Morocco, who have really taken the African continent by storm in terms of just developing and exposing so many talented players. Cameroon as well, who've won the competition. Nigeria, those are some of the two powerhouses of African football.
Okay, thank you, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Khalid.
Thank you everyone, good luck to all the teams. We are going to take a short break and then we'll proceed with the man football tournament draw. Thank you. draw. So actually the men football tournament started in 1965. So we have also the record champion of this competition, Le Lion Indomptable of Cameroon, who won the title 4 times, followed by Egypt, who won the title twice. And then the following countries won the title once each. Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Senegal, Congo, and Algeria. The first edition, 1965, was won by Congo. So let me also introduce the teams who are going to participate in this competition. CAF Executive Committee decided that the 8 teams who reached the quarterfinal of the last Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations are the ones who will play this competition. These teams are Nigeria, Benin, Congo, Gambia, Senegal, South Sudan, Tunisia, and Uganda. And since Ghana was not among the 8 teams, Ghana will also play as a host, so we will have 9 teams in this edition. One group will be composed of 5 teams, and the other group will be composed of 4 teams, and this will be determined during the draw. So in order to start the draw, I would like also to invite on stage one of the big legends of the African football. Please welcome on stage Emmanuel Eboué. Emmanuel, ça va?
Oui, ça va et vous?
Tu vas bien? Tout se passe bien?
Ça va bien, ça va.
Ok. Je suis très heureux de vous avoir ici avec nous. Bon, Emmanuel, tu es pour nous un exemple d'un joueur qui a vraiment commencé en Afrique, à sec, et après ça, tu es parti dans les grands clubs en Europe. Cette compétition aussi pour nous, c'est une compétition qui aide beaucoup dans le développement du football africain. Et on souhaite aussi avoir des joueurs qui commencent ici et puis qui continuent comme toi. Alors dis-moi, est-ce que tu penses que cette compétition est vraiment une compétition qui va nous aider à développer le football africain?
Bonsoir à tous et à toutes. Bon, d'abord, moi, j'ai fait la SEC, mais par contre, je n'ai jamais joué le championnat ivoirien. Donc, ça fait plaisir de voir que ce n'est pas seulement que la CAN ou bien la Coupe du Monde qui est organisée. Aussi, ça fait plaisir de voir que la CAF a décidé d'organiser des championnats, des tournois pour nos frères qui jouent ici dans le pays. Donc, moi, je suis vraiment content et j'adhère à ce projet.
Ok, très bien. Et aussi, je ne peux pas t'avoir ici avec nous sans te demander à propos de la CAN, la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations, qui se joue maintenant en Côte d'Ivoire et nous sommes dans les quarts de finale. Qu'est-ce que tu penses du niveau de la compétition et qui va gagner la coupe?
Bon, qui va gagner la coupe? Ça, c'est une question à ne pas poser parce que je suis ivoirien, je viens de la Côte d'Ivoire, je suis né ici en Côte d'Ivoire, donc mon souhait, c'est que la Côte d'Ivoire remporte cette CAN. Mais comme je dis, on a bien vu que cette CAN a eu beaucoup de surprises. Il y a eu des nations qu'on ne pensait pas les voir en 8e de finale. Aujourd'hui, elles ont été. Donc, je pense que cette CAN est bien et il y a eu beaucoup de surprises. Et moi, je suis vraiment content que cette CAN soit organisée dans mon pays.
Oui, c'est vraiment une CAN pleine de surprises et aussi on a un très grand niveau.
Oui, merci beaucoup.
Ok, bon, on va commencer le tirage maintenant. Je vais expliquer rapidement les procédures du tirage. So we have, as I explained before, we have 9 teams, so they will be distributed into 2 groups, one group of 5 and one group of 4. We will follow the same procedures more or less of the women football tournament. So we'll take one ball from pot 1. This ball will go to group A, and then we determine its position. And the second ball will go to group B, and then we determine also its position. The last ball remaining will be the ball that will go to either group A or B, and this group will be composed of 5 teams instead of 4, and this will be determined in the last step of the draw from pot 4. Alors Emmanuel, on commence par prendre une équipe du pot 1, et cette équipe-là va jouer dans le groupe A. La Gambie, the Gambia. Gambia did not play before in the African Games. This will be the first participation. Et maintenant, pour déterminer la position de la Gambie, from pot 2, Gambia will be in group A in position. A2. Gambia will be in position A2 with Ghana. The next team will be in Group B. We take a team from pot 1. Senegal. Senegal won the title in 2015, will be in Group B. And let's determine the position of Senegal from pot 3, the yellow balls. B2, no, B3, B3, sorry, B3. Senegal will be in position B3. The next team will go to Group A. Yes, please. Congo. Congo, the winner of the first edition in 1965, will be in Group A with Ghana and Gambia. Let's determine the position of Congo from pot 2. A4. Congo will be in position A4 with Ghana and Gambia. Ghana was in A1 as a host. The next team, we go to pot 1 again. The next team will be in Group B with Nigeria, who was in B1 for being the best performance in the last edition. Uganda. Uganda will be in Group A. In Group B, sorry, let's determine the position of Uganda from pot 3, the yellow balls. B4, Uganda will be in position B4. Now the next team, again, we go to pot 1. The next team will be in Group A with Ghana, Gambia, and Congo. Benin. This will be the first participation of Benin. They will be in Group A. Let's confirm the position of Benin from pot 2, the white ball. A2, sorry, A3. No, c'est à toi.
C'est à toi.
À toi. Okay, the next ball will go to Group B.
A.
Yes. South Sudan, this will also be the first participation for South Sudan in Group B. We go to pot 3 to confirm the position of South Sudan. B2. And now, as I explained before, we have one remaining team, which is Tunisia. And we will have one group with 5 teams and one group with 4 teams. The last pot, we have the position A5 and B5. We will check if Tunisia will go to either Group A or Group B. Let's confirm first that this is Tunisia, and then we will check the group where Tunisia will be. Tunisia. And now we confirm the position of Tunisia in which group. B5. Tunisia will be in Group B in position B5. So therefore, the Group B is the one who will have 5 teams, and in Group A, we will have only 4 teams. Emmanuel, qu'est-ce que tu penses du tirage? Est-ce qu'il y a
Bon.
des groupes qui sont très forts? Est-ce qu'il y a un match qui sera vraiment très intéressant à voir? Qu'est-ce que tu penses?
Déjà, je connais bien les jeunes sénégalais et les jeunes nigériens. Donc, je pense que déjà la poule B, ça sera une poule vraiment, vraiment intense parce qu'il y a trois grandes nations là-bas, le Nigeria, l'Afrique du Sud et puis le Sénégal. Donc, je pense que cette poule sera vraiment, vraiment difficile.
OK. Bon, merci beaucoup, Emmanuel.
Ok,
Merci
pas de
pour être
problème.
avec nous.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good luck to all the teams. Thank you.